On what looks like the surface of Mars, the worst drought for 40 years is taking hold. On land parched dry, people are struggling to survive or fleeing. Villages are emptying. In this one, 2/3 of people have already left. But some are too sick to move, like little Decca, 7 weeks old and severely malnourished. Her mother, Ayan, was also weak and struggled to speak. The family is running out of food. Their livestock has either died or stopped producing milk, like so many others here. Under baking heat, we met Ismail Mahmoud, who's lived here 90 years and says it's the worst drought he's ever witnessed.
abaarta dhulka jirta idinna waa ogtihiin annana waa ognahay waa mid baahsan ballaaran guban iyo oogo iyo meel walba jirta waxaanaanu nidhaahnaa wixii aanu soo marray abaara ahaa tanaa nagaga xun.
The deeper inland, the worse the drought. We drove by one homestead after another, deserted by families as the drought claimed their livestock.
And this is the main homestead. And probably they had children here. They gave birth to children here, 1, 2, 3 kids here. And
so you only leave if you have to?
Yeah, that is, it's the worst, in the worst situation. Yeah. And that is the last thing they can do, leaving the homestead.
They had to leave, they had no choice?
They had no choice, surely, they had no choice.
Outside one village, we met the governor of the region. Its people desperately need help, he told us. But the drought, he says, is being made worse by the war in Ukraine. It may look busy, but in the only big flour mill in Somaliland, they are running out of grain. Russia's blockade of Ukraine means they haven't had a shipment for 3 months. Its silos are emptying, and they may soon have to stop grinding grain.
Maybe everybody will lose his job. Also, Somali population, how they will get food. In general, this war affected us as a company. As a company, we are affected by this war. That's it.
If the mill shuts down, Somaliland will lose its main source of bread. It's hard to think of a more graphic illustration of the impact of Russia's war in Ukraine on developing nations. One of the world's poorest countries literally running out of grain. Its silos standing empty, while there is millions of tons of grain stuck in Ukraine, unable to get out. War and drought now haunt Somaliland and the entire Horn of Africa, threatening a humanitarian disaster. UNICEF says without action, the mass death of children will be inevitable. And the people here know it's coming. At the last of 3 wells in this village to have any water left, camel herders had dire predictions. The drought is bad, he says, but worse is on its way. Dominic Wag